Yo, what is up, my rebels? Today we're gonna be talking about the day one of the NCAA Wrestling Championship results. Talk about the round of 32, round of 16, and the quarterfinal matches that went down. Let's go right into the video. Then at 165, three upsets here, all happened in the quarterfinals. First off, the Bull Marinelli, who's just cursed at NCAAs for some reason, got upset by Shane Griffith of Stanford, went into overtime, crazy matchup. Anthony Valencia near the bottom of the bracket, the 2 seed, also got upset. He got majored in the quarters. And then Mekhi Lewis didn't really get upset, but he had to injury forfeit out of the quarterfinals. It was clear in the round of 16 that his shoulder was still messed up, had a very, very close matchup, just barely advanced, and then just decided not to risk it and decided to injury forfeit in the quarters. So right now, Wenzel is the heavy favorite from Pittsburgh to win an NCAA title. At 174, not a lot of upsets here other than Bernie Trax of Cal Poly. He's just been wrestling great this tournament. Had a big win over Logan Massaw in overtime, and then had another decision win over Mikey Labriola. The 12 seed ended up making these semifinals, set to go up against Michael Kemmer now, and Srirachi is up against Caleb Romero, a guy he has beat before. So those are going to be some fun semifinal matchups to watch. At 184, only one upset here, and that was John Brzezinski beating Luda of Binghamton. Brzezinski, a freshman, just having a great tournament. Beat him in the quarters, so the freshman is going to be in the semifinals. And then also Parker Keckeisen beat Hunter Bolin. This one's not really an upset, but I did expect Bolin to win. He's a great wrestler. Really thought he was going to go up against Aaron Brooks here in the semis, but Keckeisen did end up pulling through, getting a win here in a close overtime matchup. And at 197, a ton of upsets here. First off, at the round of 32, number 2 seed Eric Schultz got upset by Owen Pence of North Dakota State University. It was like a 31 or a 30 seed, maybe very low. Then also Jake Woodley ended up getting 3 upsets. He beat Rocky Elam, he beat Cam Caffey, and then he also beat Michael Beard of Penn State. Beat all 3 of those guys in a row. Is moving on to the semifinals now against Nino Bonacorsi, who also had an upset over Norfleet of Arizona State University. But then AJ Ferrari, the freshman, had a good tournament as well, beating Warner by decision, and Amin also advanced to the semifinals. And at heavyweight, 2 upsets I would say here. First off, Cassiope beating Schultz of Arizona State University 4-1 by decision. But then also Trent Hilger upsetting Matt Stencil of Central Michigan, beat him 3-1, close matchup. But Hilger did end up losing the next round to Gremmel of ISU. But yeah, other than those 2, not a lot of upsets here in this weight class, of course. Stevenson and Paris looking very strong. And at 125, 2 big upsets here. That was Malik Heinzelman getting upset by the 25th seed, I believe, Robert Howard, while Heinzelman was a 10. And then Sam Latona, the 2 seed, being knocked off by the 7, Taylor Lamont of UVU. Close matchup, 7-4, I believe. Very fun matchup to watch. But yeah, Latona got knocked off. That was completely unexpected. I did not expect that at all. I thought he was going to make the finals, but he ended up getting upset. But other than that, not a lot of upsets in this weight class. At 133, only one upset here, which is Mario Gillian, the 22, beating the 11 seed Anthony Madrigal in the round of 32. Other than that, the top 4 seeds and the favorites to make the semis did, as Fix and DeSanto looked strong as they made their way to the semis, and RBY and Corbin Myers, both who had a few close matches along the way, made it to the semis as well. And at 141, the 2 big upsets here were by Real Woods, a guy who was not even supposed to be at this tournament technically, but was able to get extra matches to qualify. Had 2 big upsets, and that was against Grant Willis of OSU, I believe, avenged his loss that he took to him earlier on in the season, and then also beat Dom Dimas, the 5 seed. That was a crazy matchup, but did fall to Tariq Wilson, just short of the semifinals, but strong showing from the young guy from Stanford, Real Wood. But big controversy here that almost resulted in an upset. Lawan was losing to Joshua Hale, the 20 seed, and he was losing, I think, 6-5 in tiebreakers. He was about to lose, 7 seconds were left on the clock. The refs let them wrestle for 5-6 seconds, and then they realized the time hadn't been started. So then they had to reset the clock 7 more seconds, which gave Lawan the time to get a last-second takedown on Hale and end up winning the matchup. Big controversy. Hale definitely got robbed, but because of that, Lawan was able to move on to the quarters where he beat Max Murin to make the semifinals. But other than that, there were 3 big upsets I would say here. Legend Lamer ended up getting upset by Thomas, Yaya Thomas at Northwestern. Jaden Abbas also got upset by Thomas, and then Max Murin was able to avenge his loss to Lovett in the Big Tens and upset him here 5-3. At 157, in the round of 32, there was a big upset as the 8 seed Jared Jacquez of Missouri ended up getting knocked off by, I believe, the 25th, 26th seed in Johnny Lovett of Central Michigan. He ended up beating him 3-2. Crazy upset. Also, Brady Berge got an upset over Caleb Young of Iowa. I won 3-2 as well, while Young was the 5 seed and Berge was the 12. Other than that, not a lot of big upsets in this weight class, as the favorites like Deacon, Delaviccia, Carr, and Heidley all made the semifinal. But yeah, let's go wrap up our video talking about day one. Not really day one, but the quarters, round of 32 and round of 16 of the NCAA Wrestling Tournament. Semifinals are going down later tonight, so make sure you tune into that. It's going to be fun to watch. But that's going to wrap up our video for today. As always, leave a like, comment down below, and sub for more wrestling content like this.